spring weather for the last 2 weeks has been crazy, up and down. It's been raining, it's been windy, it's been cold, and the day, a couple of days ago, it even snowed for a few hours. So yesterday, I needed to go to Menards to pick up some paint. I'm going to paint the shed when the weather gets a little warmer. And while I was looking at paints, I had to look at all of these pretty things that I bought, and I want to share with you some things. Some of them will go into containers, a few will go into the ground, and a few will go into my backhoe bucket patch. So the first one is this miniature rose. Now, I'm not really into miniature roses, but this one was pretty. It's called Elizabeth. It's going to be white and red, so it's a pretty one. The next two I'm going to put in a container, and they're spearmint. I love growing spearmint. I use it a lot in cooking, in iced teas, and I love to make mojitos. That's one of my favorite drinks. Adult beverages. 3 sages. Now, this is just common garden sage. I don't really like the flavor of sage. I don't cook with it a lot, but I do like to harvest it and make sage bundles that I can, it's called saging. It's cleaning houses, cleaning outside of anything nasty. So these are pretty, and they're very, very easy to grow, and they are perennials in my neck of the woods in zone 6A or 6B, I'm not sure, in north central Indiana. They recently changed our zoning because of climate change. I used to be in zone 5B, but now it's 6. Bee balm, great stuff. Bees love it, butterflies love it, and it's supposed to be perennial here, but I've never really had luck with it wintering over, so I do have to buy fresh plants. The next is agastache, and that is a hummingbird mint, and this one is a lavender color, and that's very good for butterflies. Just love it, bees love it. It's a good plant for a pollinator garden. The next two you'll recognize. What are they? Parsley. I love cooking with parsley. I think it's a very underrated herb. Also, I let one go to seed, and hopefully some butterflies will lay their eggs in it. I usually get curly parsley for that, and Menards didn't have any curly parsley, but I'll get some. I know it's very common, so parsley's very good. And this is my old standby lavender. I've got tons of lavender in my yard and in my garden, but I still love it. I buy fresh plants every year, and I think this one is Munstead. Hopefully it's Munstead or Hitcoat. Those are my 2 favorite lavenders that overwinter here in Indiana. This one is another bee balm. I'll put it with the other one. Now these 2 are kind of controversial. Butterfly bush. Some areas have this designated as a invasive, but I'm going to plant these in pots. Sometimes they overwinter. I think the last time I had a butterfly bush was maybe 4 years ago, and it didn't overwinter, so I cut it down to the ground and just dug up the roots because they were dead. So these 2 will go in some pots. This one I have a lot of. I bought a lot last year, but I love it. and it's yarrow. And this one's called Summer Berries. The foliage is very pretty and ferny, um, and the flowers, they're they're flat, so butterflies love them. The last one, tick seed, early sunrise. Yellow flowers. Uh, it's very good for a pollinator garden because it attracts bees and butterflies, and it's just a good little plant. So those are my treasures, and I think I'll do the butterfly bush and the uh, spearmint. That's going to go into a container too. I think I'll go ahead and plant those because I've got the containers ready. But the rest of them, I'll leave them here on the porch, the covered porch, and give them some water. And the sun rises over in the east, so it gets morning sun, so they'll be okay for weeks. Hopefully, I won't have to wait that long. So thanks for joining me. If you have any comments or plants that you splurge on when you go to one of those big box stores, please leave in the comments, okay? Thanks. Ta-ta. Bye.